Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutler Outdoors, a Spartan HARSEY rendition, Spartan HARSEY folder, any way you want to say it, son. Before we get into the video, though, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, stats show that number's going down. However, anything above zero is simply unacceptable. And vets, we just want you to know, man, we love you, and you have a place here. We back to blue over here. We support Leo, all to the chagrin of many. I tell you what, how do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law, and when we do, because we have, we take responsibility for it. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So, here's the deal. This is one of my all-time favorite knives. It's one of my all-time GRAIL knives. Thank you tons, Brandon Thrasher, for letting me review it. Man, I really, really appreciate it. It is the Spartan HARSEY folder, built by Spartan, designed by Bill HARSEY, my guy, the Oregon Duck fan. Y'all know and love him. I love Brother Bill. He's an awesome dude, man, and this is truly like top level, upper echelon. I'm gonna fanboy over it because I love the damn thing so much. Let me give you some specs real quick. The blade length is 4 inches. The overall length is 8 13/16 inches. The finish is black PVD. We're going to come back to that. The blade thickness is 0.154. The thickness, I'm thinking handle thickness would be 1/2 inch. The blade steel is CPM S45 VN. Great steel. Blade hardness 59 to 61. The frame is 6AL 4V titanium, which I like. The weight is 5.88 ounces. It is, say it with me, kids, straight up badassery. Now, here's what we're going to do. Y'all know I don't do many folders. So this is something new for me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel. We're going to put it through its paces because that's what we do here on the channel, okay? First and foremost, we test knives. We demonstrate knives. We're not here to do anything fancy or scientific. We just cut a bunch of shit and we call it a test. That right there is some 3/4 inch air hose. High pressure, stout stuff. I do basically, guys, I do the same thing just about every video for this very reason. There's a push cut on regular water hose, no problem there. And then we're going to do this just to check the edge a little bit more and do a straight kind of push, no problem. And we're going to make it a little more challenging. And once and we're going to do it again because I got once a video, I got to do something incredibly stupid. And there you go. But the knife handled it well. Here's a test I want y'all to focus on. Right here, we're going to penetrate. This is 2 inch high pressure air line. It's about 3/16 inch thick. When I push the knife in, push the tip to the other side, we keep continuous pressure on that tip. That's to test the tip. We're seeing how sharp the knife is. Also on a folder, we're putting a lot of stress on that frame lock. All right, there's no problem there. Straight push down. Let me block up my stump. Bless its heart, it's about had its last lick. But here's the thing. What I hope to accomplish in this video is cut as much stuff as I can. Some of it in place, some of it out of place. Open and close the knife periodically throughout the video to show you the ease of opening with one hand. Here is our zip tie demonstration, and simply this, guys. I cut zip ties every day. That's something a lot of you guys do every day. And like a dumbass, I put them on loose sometimes, and then we have to retighten them up and do things like that, so you'll forgive me, or I start on the wrong end. The point of it is to keep them a little taut, so I tighten them up and put pressure on the edge. If it's loose, it doesn't do me a lot of good for what I want to accomplish there. So I did leave that in on purpose to kind of explain it. Every now and then I'll leave one a shade loose, but I don't like them that loose. I want continuous tension on the edge. I've had guys tell me, hey man, cutting zip ties every day, this particular knife, my blade chipped. That's why we do it. Plus, folks cut zip ties daily. So we repurpose them, cut them again. This knife, the S45 VN, is just awesome. I said we're going to talk about that PVD coating than we are. I don't know that there's anybody in the knife world who does as good a job on PVD coatings as Spartan blades. That shit ain't coming off. Point blank, period. I had a guy tell me one time, well, mine flaked off. I said, well, I hate to tell you, brother, you had a fake. You got mad. You can get mad as you want. Spartan blades do as fine a job on coatings. And guys, that's my background. I powder coat, sandblast, all kind of coatings, day in, day out, 5-6 days a week. That's one thing I really, really, really look at in knives. Spartan, I'll say it for the third time, is one of the best in the business, and that PVD coating ain't coming off. And here's the deal, we're stripping a little wire. Why? Because I strip wire every day. What I try to do, if you're new, and I know I got a lot of new folks, what I try to do is show you everyday tasks, real life stuff that you're going to use the knife with. Ratchet strap. Now this can go across the board. This is that 2-inch toe strap ratchet strap. You can look at it as seatbelt material, which this is twice as thick. So if you have to get out of a car, perfect. As a hunter, you can look at it as hide. I doubt there's many hides tougher than that stuff right there. Or if you're a guy like me who works every day or uses his gear every day, every now and then you screw up on a ratchet strap and you got to cut it loose. There's some more of that high pressure air hose. If you're new, I do encourage you to go back and watch some of the long form videos. Not every knife has that easy a time with that red high pressure hose. This is a plastic water hose with a canvas coating that adds a different kind of level to the medium, okay? It's a little more difficult to cut. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but the knife worked out very well here. And we always try to temper everything or give you kind of a look and base it on everything with regular water hose. We've all cut water hose. So that's kind of the thought there. You'll see me in my reviews or my demonstrations continually go to this ratchet strap because what we're trying to do is also wear down the blade a little bit. Now, right here, we just got a spare tire in the back. I already had a cut in it, stuck the knife in, and you can see right there, that's a steel belted tire, son. Edge did perfectly, no edge damage, no chipping, no rolling, none of that. And we'll do another little paper cutting test at the end. I like doing this right here, and I stole this particular demonstration from Brandon Thrasher, just to give you a quick look at how it rides in the pocket. Now we're going to cut up some denim. And I've explained this time and time again. One of the reasons that I like cutting denim, it's an eye thing. It's a visual thing. Everybody we know has a pair of jeans. If you're a hunter, if you're a fisherman, if you're an outdoorsman, if you're with buddies, people have on jeans. So I like to show you a knife cutting denim. If you're in an emergency situation, somebody rolls a leg, breaks a bone, you got to cut the denim, you're a serial killer, something like that. It's always good to know that the knife works. I absolutely adore this knife. Not because it's sharp, not because it's well built. It is those things. I just love the damn knife. I love the design, and I'm going to be 100% honest. The visuals do it for me. And if you've watched more than 3 videos, I always say, fit and finish don't matter here, blah, 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 blah. It does on this knife because this is a knife that just speaks to me. I love the design. I believe that's a drop point. It's set up perfectly. I like the whole deal. We're cutting more ratchet strap. I like jabbing the ratchet strap, do a straight drag. Again, kind of think back to kind of skinning, that kind of thing. You'll also see me, this is the scab, pick up a stick and shave it test. We talked about it a little bit on the live tonight. I do this for several reasons. To show you the knife work. I love to whittle it. I love to mess with wood. I'm terrible at it, but I love to do it. It's also to build up some muscle memory. And you can see the long, long slices that this knife gets. It's an absolute workhorse. High-end dog food that my bratty dogs get. And right here, each time, guys, just quick little slashes. Quick little slashes. What is this represented of? Well, you tell me, okay? Just quick every time. Just quick. Nothing hard, nothing easy. It'll go through it. Just quick slashes, quick cuts. If you need it, it's there. We don't need to go into it too much. Do a lot of damage right there. You can see by this bag, okay? If it'll go through that, it'll break the skin. That's all we're going to say. Again, with cardboard, we're wearing down the edge. Cardboard, come on, Scabbard, dulls a knife as quick as anything. What we do, guys, basically at the end, we begin with a paper cutting test, we end with a paper cutting test. Now, please bear in mind that each review takes 3, 4, 5 hours to get, okay? We put a lot of work into these. So the 10 or 15 minutes that you see is a culmination of a lot of time, okay? So we really, really wear on the knife. I like showing you the one-handed opening. I've got busted up hands from a lifetime of stupidity, okay? So if I can open and close with one hand, you certainly can. Okay, the dexterity in my fingers is about gone, but this knife is a joy. It's easy open, easy close. It works. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna give you some quick shout outs. One, of course, the Spartan blades. The Spartan HARSEY folder is badass. Brandon Thrasher, who sent me this to review, big shout out to Thrasher's Garage, man. Awesome dude. Go over there and check him out. Donnie B all day. Marching to 10,000. Joe, Steel Forged and Fire Sword and Knife, marching to 2,000. My guy Grugsy, Legion Tactical, going to 1,000. Isaac the Noob going to 1,000. Let's get over there. John Heffron, Wingman 115. Get over there and subscribe to these guys. Right here, I love doing this. Just look at those long slices. Now think about this. We've cut a tire. We've cut ratchet strap. Think about all the mediums we've cut, guys. And we're still able to pull some long curls. No hot spots whatsoever in this handle. It is a frame lock. It holds up well. And right here you see now, it performs just like I thought it would. Still got a hell of an edge on it. I'll strop it up and it'll be fine. But we put enough wear on it. This is anticipated. I love this knife. I love the opening and closing of this knife. It's just straight up badassery. Mr. Bill, Spartan Blades, guys, y'all knocked it out of the park. Well, listen, guys, I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. Man, I hope he does. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son.